All right, today I want to talk to you guys about just like something I've been starting to do, which was actually working out. And I've been doing things I've done for three days. I've started, and basically I've done for one day I did 100 uh of these certain squats. I forget what they're called, but for another I did like other things. Like I did dumbbell curls, I've done tricep push downs, I've done seated bench press because I don't have like an actual bench press thing. But I've done all these things and I've actually felt better about myself. And maybe that's just because I'm like actually working on my life. Cause like for a long time I've like gone on and off and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start like I'm gonna start working out and it's gonna be great and it's gonna work perfectly. And then I just like stop and I'm like, oh man, like I stopped again. I wanna keep doing it, but it's like so hard. Like I don't really know how to. And I think what I suggest, even though I've only done it for a little bit, is I suggest either doing it with a friend, doing it together, because you're gonna like hold each other accountable for that. And also, you could also try um just, listening to music saying, okay, this is what I'll do today. I'll do biceps, triceps, chest, like quads and stuff, and I'll do this many reps with this weight. Because if you set a goal, you can't just kind of mindlessly just like keep freaking pumping iron or whatever. Because you need a goal to actually be able to reach it. Because if you don't have a goal, then there's basically no point. You don't have a point. If you're trying to lose weight and you want it really, really badly, I would first of all suggest doing cardio, but I would probably mix cardio with weights if you're also trying to get stronger. And also, 'cause I did cardio last summer, and well, I mean it's kind of this summer. But I'm talking about like this past summer, I guess. It's still this year, but I lost 26 pounds. I'm now healthy, like a healthy weight for my height and stuff. So I'm proportional, which is really good. I felt better eating healthier and everything, which is also something you need to do if you're trying to do that. If you're trying to overall improve your life, actually get muscle and stuff, I would recommend, well, I wouldn't recommend, you kind of have to like just eat healthier if you want to get anywhere. I would also recommend if you're sore, I looked it up. Taking warm showers is good for when you're sore. Um, if you're not sore, taking cold showers is a good way to like kind of like maybe before your workout, kind of like get you kind of awake and like alive, I guess. It's a good feeling actually. Like in the beginning, like when you first step into that water, it sucks a lot. But when like after you start doing it, you're like, "Oh, this is like I can turn this on even more cuz I don't feel cold anymore." And so it's very helpful. It like actually makes me feel alive because there's so many things that like you kind of just don't feel like if you I'm assuming people that were like trying to improve their life maybe have like some struggling like with depression and stuff. So if you are, um obviously I highly recommend this. Maybe detoxing yourself from just scrolling on like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, all those things. Highly recommend. I would say you could still probably like play games, but I would monitor it because you kind of just like frying your dopamine receptors, and like when you're just doing nothing you feel dead inside. So I would recommend that because then you'll eventually feel happy and like you're actually like doing something. You feel content and happy. And now I've also like I haven't done it for that long, so you're like, how would I know all these things, right? um I know them because I've First of all, I've seen videos and everything. It's not just like that also, but because I don't know why. I have this thing where like I give great advice even though I'm not that like good at like doing it myself, but I do tend to give pretty good advice to people. So, I would say start just doing it. Do a goal, start light and go heavier. See, first day you want to do is see where you're actually at because there's people that like they don't know where they're at, you know. What they're doing is they're just like doing like 100 pounds or something and like they can like can't even lift it because if you're like starting out weak, um I would see where you're at. Like maybe you can't do 10 pounds, try 5. If you can do more than that, try 15. um I'm a woman. I don't have as much testosterone as you guys, so I do 15 pounds biceps, 20 pounds triceps. um I can do the max weight on the machine I use because I use a machine, but there's plenty of workouts you can do at home, so don't worry about that. There's plenty. And I did 100 of these squats um yesterday. It actually made me feel good though. Like I felt accomplished in myself. So don't do me. The only reason I did it is because my friend did it, and I was like, well, now I gotta do it, right? So I wanted to prove myself. And that's also another thing that you can do. Like proving yourself is a very important thing. I recommend that people just do that. Just push yourself, but not too much to the point where like it makes you really not want to go. Cuz I have a routine, which obviously everyone should have. And so I I push myself to say I'm going to do maybe triceps, biceps, like chest, and like quads today because my other things are sore. So if your muscles are sore, take a break with those. What I've been doing is I have just been doing the muscles that aren't sore. If they get sore, then I will give them rest time until they aren't, and then I'll work them out again. So, recovery is very important if you're trying to build muscle, like extremely important. It's not even a question. But, there's plenty of things you can do. There's obviously I'm a teenager. I mean, you don't want to completely take my word unless you're also a teenager. Please, I beg of you. Anyway, like it doesn't you can do plenty of things like at home. Just look up like how do I maybe let's say do like chest workouts for like when I'm at home, and they'd probably give you like push-ups and like type of push-ups. How do I do quads, do squats, um glutes. I forgot what they're called, but it's like you like kind of get on your hands and knees and then you like just kind of lift your leg up, like point it straight out and then just lift it up multiple times. That's how you do like glutes and a little bit of hamstrings. Um, there's plenty of workouts. I mean, I don't know all of them because I have a workout machine. It's actually to my left in my room right now. So, I have a machine. I'm lucky. Um, I'm glad I do. And I feel bad for the people that don't because that limits a little bit. But I think the people that do it at home and like do home workouts have my respect for that. Like, I would recommend seeing what your body type is because I'm built like a Viking. Okay, I'm built for like muscle, not necessarily for like flexibility and cardio. My cardio is really, really, really bad, but I'll work on that. I can try working on that, and I can set up a schedule. Right now, I'm focused on working my muscles for now, and then I like later on. I think I will try to do cardio. But let's say you're like super skinny. Um, you have that like you have that everyone has the capability of being muscular, right? But obviously there's some people who are more fortunate than others and naturally gain more muscle quicker because their metabolism works differently than others. Because if you are like super skinny, you probably have a faster metabolism, which makes it harder to gain muscle faster, which sucks, but it also, you know, when you start working out, you'll see like, and you start seeing results, you're gonna do fine. You'll do just fine. Seriously, it'll work out just fine for you. But if you bit like me and are like super muscular, maybe you could try, either you already look like you like are on a constant bulk, or or you just need to like cut a little bit. So, do cardio, lose that, but also lift weights so you can still have that muscle. You know, and if you really want to wrap this up, I would say um find your body type, do stretches, eat healthier, um take rest days when you actually need them, okay? And then also, doing things like stretches. I think I might have already said stretches, but setting a goal for yourself, doing other habits that'll make you feel better, like taking cold showers, take warm showers when you're sore, okay? Warm showers are good for sore muscles cuz it helps them relax. All right? Now, if you're not sore, cold showers are extremely beneficial. I would highly recommend them. I mean, I feel like everybody knows cold showers are beneficial, but I would start out slow, like maybe not too cold, but like just slightly uncomfortable. And I would, I'd build up that. Just do healthy habits as well as that, but don't start all at once, cuz if you start all at once, it'll make you discouraged really fast, cuz you're like, "Oh man, I can't even do like all of this. Like why can't I do this?" And then you just stop doing it. It's all about really discipline and just thinking day by day. Don't think in the future like, "Oh, I got to do this for the rest of the like month or like week or whatever time." You're probably never going to actually stop. This is supposed to be a long-term consistent thing. So, either own up to it or just think in the present, man. If you think day by day like, "Okay, here's what I have to do today." Not any other day, today specifically, cuz you're like, "Okay, where am I sore? My biceps, chest, my quads are sore." And then you're like, "Okay, well then I'll do glutes, triceps, I'll do back, and I'll do hamstrings." And like there you go. How many reps am I going to do? Maybe 15 for each. Um then if you feel like you can do more, then do more. You know, don't do it too much to the point where you'll be like crying in pain. I don't want to be responsible for that. Don't blame me, please. I didn't tell you that, but like just practice, think in the present. It's all like thinking in the present specifically will get you a lot farther than most people. Cuz most people are like, "Oh my gosh, I have to do all this stuff. I have to do like 50,000 freaking squats over this week." And like it looks overwhelming if you think about just this week. If you're like, "Oh, it's just 15 reps for this and like maybe this." It's like it's not nearly as bad. Like that's manageable. It's just you got to take tiny steps. It's very crucial cuz this is a long-term thing. Long-term things aren't just going to like go super quick. That's not how long-term things have ever worked. You just need to take it slow and, just work on yourself. Take it slowly because you're going to be doing it for a long time. But I think that's all I'm really got to say. I'm Schmooky, and hopefully I have a next video soon. I'll see you guys later.